know. You never know. Hey, you never know with your humble servant, David Olney. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. And it's getting close to Christmas, and not that I'm not playing any Christmas songs today, so don't get excited. What's been going on? Oh, we played the 11th annual Get Behind the Mule, Tom Waits tribute and benefit for Second Harvest Food Bank in Middle Tennessee at the 5 Spot last Saturday. And it was killer. It was really fun. It was really good. I had a great time. Okay, every Tuesday, Free Fall with David Olney on WXNA Radio. Every Tuesday from 11 till noon Central Time, or on your dial at 101.5 FM and streaming live on WXNAFM.org. All right, last chance. From now through December 31st, you can save $10 US on your combo order. Book of Sonnets, a month of Sonnets, and a holiday in Holland. And just say if you want that with fries. And okay, those $30 plus shipping and handling. Email your request direct to news@davidolney.com. Direct to news@davidolney.com. Coming up, last show in 2016 on Thursday, December 29th at the basement, the original basement, below Grimey's Record Shop in Nashville. That's Derek Hoke is going to play on that show, and he's great. He's really good. I really like Derek. Look for shows in Oregon in late January. It sounds like I lost them. No, that's when I'm playing out there. Okay, visit davidolney.com for any other stuff. Okay, I just remembered this song. No, I've forgotten this song. And then a guy in Texas, I think it was at San Marcos, asked for this, and I couldn't do it, and I said I would get it back up, remember it and all that, get the words together. So this is the first time I played this in years. Lawrence died in England. Now in English soil he lies. He lost control out on the highway. The desert sun got in his eyes. I rode the wind across the desert. I felt the sun upon the sand. I walked the streets of Jerusalem. I held Damascus in my hand. Some men dream when they are sleeping. They wake and find they dreamed in vain. I dreamed a dream with my eyes open, and that made me a dangerous man. We We stormed the bridge at Atara. My Arab brother caught a shell. Before I freed him from his misery, he whispered, Allah keep you well. And death walked with us like a brother. I welcomed him, I took his hand. I learned the secrets of the desert. That made me a dangerous man. Desert war I fought is over. I sleep beneath the English sky. But every waking hour is haunted. The desert sun still burns my eyes. And if you dream when you are sleeping, wake and find you dreamed in vain. I dreamed a dream with my eyes open, and that made me a dangerous man. And that made me a dangerous man. All right, Dangerous Man, and that's about T.E. Lawrence of Arabia. And I read this book that he wrote called Seven Pillars of Wisdom, and right at the beginning he had this thing where he says, you know, some men dream when they're sleeping, but me and the guys I was hanging around with in the desert, we dreamed a dream with our eyes open, and that made me a dangerous man. And I thought that was a pretty cool thing to say. And he's just a really interesting fellow. He was a very scholarly, kind of meek English guy. And he got into archaeology, and he was over in Egypt, you know, digging up pyramids and mummies and that kind of stuff, and writing scholarly papers when the First World War broke out. And I don't know, I guess he realized that he could speak he knew how to speak all these Arab dialects, and he saw that if someone could stir up an Arab uprising, it would help the English cause. And you know, this small, as I say, kind of meek fellow took on the job, and he became Lawrence of Arabia. And he did these amazing things. It was a deal where he and his guys attacked the city of Aqaba, that's on the Red Sea, I guess. Yes. And he was told in no uncertain terms, you cannot cross the desert to get there. You know, you'll die. And he said, oh yeah? And he got his guys together, and they went across the desert, and it was just this incredible trip. And they came to the city of Aqaba. And Aqaba, all the guns, no one thought, someone's going to attack us from the desert side. All their cannons and stuff were pointed out at the sea, and they just walked in and took it. I mean, he did a bunch of stuff like that. Just an amazing guy, and also a very literary guy. And he was buddies with George Bernard Shaw, and Winston Churchill said he was the most interesting fellow to come out of the First World War, But anyway, I did that song, and I was really proud of it. The tune, the melody, and the chords. I thought that was way over my head. It was beyond anything I'd done. And then, but not that many people know about Lawrence of Arabia in this country, so I wasn't getting across to people. One time, in Johnson City of all places, I was getting ready to play, and a bunch of bikers walked in. I went, oh boy. And, I got up there to play, and I said, well, I thought these guys aren't going to be into Lawrence of Arabia. So I said, here's a song about a guy who died on his motorcycle, which Lawrence did. And they went, cool. And they were my buddies that night. So anyway, that's that song. So if that fellow from Texas happens to hear this, I appreciate his asking for that song, and I'll see you next week. Oh, right then.
You never know. You never know. You never know.